World's hardest nut. Yeah, that's a classic. Right, so I'm making this video because I'm sure a lot of people, maybe yourself included, try to be a bit of a YouTube star at one point in their life. In my case, and the case of many of my friends, a lot of attempts were made. A lot of channels were made as well. This first page we're looking at today, which is JR Minja, now known as Negation. So this is the same channel I started when I was in year 8, I believe. I would have been about 12, 13 years old, somewhere in between there. It was literally my initials, the JRM part, and then Inja, Ninja. Yeah, I made a few videos. I started with some cute animations, some of which were made of Lego, some of which were made with clay. Clayboy, Clayboy's Revenge, Clayboy Fight Swordplay, Jimmy. That was used with sticks. I didn't have Pivot, but that's the software they used for stick animations. It's probably going to be a lot of jump cuts. That was the software used for those stick figure animations that used to fly around YouTube back in the day. Classic stuff, that. Unfortunately, I was using my mum's old MacBook. Like, the very old MacBook. The first one that was like white. I don't know if it was the first one. One of the first. It was an early one. But because Macs wouldn't be able to run Pivot, I would have to use sticks. Now that was a really cool software. It did pretty much the same thing. Animation is something that really, like, got me into just digital creative arts in any way. I want to get back into it. That'd be cool. Alright, let's take a look at the first one I made then. Magic Lego. There's no music. So we've got a little dude here. Oh! He's gone. Hang on. Rip. Yeah, try to avoid looking at the top half of the screen. That's where I put all my Lego that I got rid of. You can actually see, whenever I get rid of an element, you can see it all shift. Because I just put the Lego pieces there. Bit of video cropping obviously would have fixed that problem pronto. Clayboy, Clayboy's Revenge. Now there's a cool history behind this box that you'll see as the flooring. It's a bit distracting. So when I was about, I probably would have been, yeah, like 12, 13 years old. I went on a little trip to Barcelona. And with me on that trip, I brought a box full of acrylic paints. You know those kind of, if you've ever been into art, even if you've never been into art, it's very likely a parent or a friend for your birthday has gotten you one of those art sets, which you never actually use. This is the box for one of those. It just came in this very fancy wooden box. The way I'd entertain myself in the long car journeys on the trip, I would just draw characters. And mainly there were loads of parodies made out of these cute box characters. It was either a blue or a yellow. So I think blue and orange were the only two pen colours I actually had. And I would create these box characters. What are they saying? He's laughing. What has he done? He's made a melt. Is that it? Okay, well, fair enough. Hard landing. I think this one's good. Clayboy pays the price for being lazy. Okay. I actually wasn't expecting that. That's fair. That's pretty good. I like that. He thought he was safe. Jimmy, now this one, I believe, is the first dubbed video. Prepare yourself for, well, a 13-year-old voice.
Oh, Jimmy, I'm so sorry. Sorry about what? What I'm about to do. What the hell?
So as you can see, Jimmy can speak both in a British and American accent. Dreadful American, I'll give him that. I don't even know why I put them in American. I think most people who aren't American will still grow up watching American movies if they're in English-speaking countries. So obviously you're going to get all your impressions of characters or anything somewhat cinematic. Most likely you're going to, by default, switch to an American accent. VGC Episode 1. This is a piece of art. I can't quite remember what the C stands for, but I know VG is video game. Now this has some extremely loud Portal 2 soundtrack music in it. And of course, as you can see, the portal gun just becomes completely sentient, levitates into the air, and sends him on the classic infinite portal loop. More Portal idiots coming soon. I don't know about that. Oh no, there is a bit more Portal. Oh, so this was Stickman Death. Now this was a good, I don't know if you remember interactive videos. I mean, they still exist, they go around a bit. I think Boy in the Band made one not long ago. Okay, what should be here? What should be here is a set of annotations in which you can choose the death. Obviously they're not there, so I'm going to have to click on each one individually. So the death options you had for this poor Stickman, who for some reason wants to die, he can have someone dive on him.
Whee!
Oh no, he dives. Oh no, someone dives on him. He can have his head pop off. That's so short. That was immediate. Man, here's the Portal again. I'm pretty sure it's just the same map, the same room I used for the VGC video. No, this one's even more depth. He hits a wall. A pretty tight room. This is probably my favourite. This is smooth. It bounces, man. It has a bounce to it. See that bounce? Oh, creepers. Now, this was the dawn of Minecraft. This video came on 8th of December 2011. Macromedia Flash, now known as Adobe Animate. Our computers at school had it, and we would mess around with it on the computers in the library. Nice little creeper face there. I think that was directly copied off of an image I found somewhere. And we're back. Why does this shit always happen? I'm just trying to make a video, come on now. The house blows up, quite clearly. He somehow survived. Gets his hand on the diamond sword. Awesome face, I'm so sorry. Look, the meme landscape was such a different world back then. Definitely outdated now. As I started to get more and more into video games and more ready to record them, my channel strayed from animation and more into the video game realm. I think it was probably for the worse. Like, I'm a lot more proud of what I did with my animations. How to Sing Like Nicki Minaj, we don't talk about that one. It got 2,974 views and certainly had a lot more comments than 3 when it was new. No, we're not watching that, I'm sorry, but it's just... The Lever.
Since childhood, Robbie had always liked pulling random levers, but his mother always told him never to pull levers that were not his. But Robbie decided this opportunity was straight for him. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
Hehe, I like push lever.
Robbie then died. Thank you for watching.
Then we've got Clayboy. Now Clayboy, I loved that. That was such a good series. I did mention Clayboy was going to return. There was a teaser trailer, there was an adventure movie, there was a part 1, there was a part 2, which then got deleted because it was purely dialogue. It was so fucking boring. He melted. Did you see that? Sorry, we've got to watch that again. And... boom. And then I reversed it. That took ages. There's some licensed Fatboy Slim music, which I probably can't play. So I'm going to mute this. I'll do it for you. I gotta get out of here. And he does this sick thing. Look at that. Ah, it's a cliff. Oh no, sorry. Is that a cliff? Yes, it is. I can play this. There's an explosion sound effect that's so cool. It's the next day. I realised that on my camera, it stops recording after 30 minutes of footage. Could have done with knowing that earlier. Definitely. I should look a bit cleaner. I'm getting a haircut today. Haven't got it yet though. I didn't want to come back and just look completely different. I have shaved what little facial hair I had, and to thank I have Dollar Shave Club now. They've been in a long time since... That was a joke. Ah yes, the Minecraft. This one was... It was a pretty good example of a fall-off series. The first episode gaining in 6,604 views. Then, it kind of, you know, just dropped a little bit for episode 2. From 6,604 to 649. Clearly they didn't want to hear a squeaky little kid. Or perhaps it was just a shit video. I mean, I'll put my hands up to that. You need to put the volume up for your mic very hard to hear. Thank you, Harambe's love, for that message 4 years ago. Now, before I had a decent computer and I was still using the aforementioned MacBook, I really wanted to play Gary's Mod. I used to watch loads of videos like Sea Nanas, the murder videos, that Phantom one where someone could hide and then kill everyone. I cannot remember what that was called, but that was good.
I can smell you.
Trouble in Mineville. Now that was the Minecraft version of Trouble in Terrorist Town, the classic Gmod game mode. These videos were made with my friend Zeiss, also known as Luke. You've been doxed, mate. Shout out to Zeiss and the Daisu gang.
If you're a traitor, you have to kill as many innocent as you can without the innocent killing you. So it's kind of a brain messing, like trusting.
Did you see that? I tried to... Whoa.
Like...
I was such an arsehole. Oh, my 100 subscriber video.
Hey Badgers, Drum Ninja here.
Who's that sexy man?
So this may be the last piece of gameplay from the PC that I have right now.
I did get the new computer eventually, and my channel just exploded with content. I finally got Gmod. What was my first recording of Gmod?
You must be put down.
That was fucking dark. When the channel was really new, I did make a couple of sketches. World's Hardest Nut. Yeah, that's a classic. Let's watch it. Let's fucking jump into this.
This is the world's hardest pistachio. My friend Joseph will help to break this very tough pistachio. If you are watching, this pistachio will be your worst enemy. Do not take sides with this pistachio.
So, just gonna try and squeeze it first. Okay.
Now, if you think I'm posh, my mate was even posher. Alright? Stop hating on me. Stop hating on me.
He is squeezing. Pistachio will not budge.
Use a knife now. See if I can break this thing.
Fucking hell. Who gave him a knife? We're like 12. To be fair, a 12-year-old can use a knife. I don't know why I said that.
She can't break it.
That was a genuine frustration right there. We actually couldn't break the pistachio. That's where the whole video came from. I think we were just sat in his living room eating pistachios, and one of them just wouldn't crack. So we thought, why not make a sketch out of it?
Oh!
Dude, what are you doing?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is just stupid. Part.
This is just stupid. Pass it. What, did he want me to give him the camera or something? Oh, I think I was recording this on the 4th generation iPod Touch.
Please do not try this at home.
Even though you're in my home.
Woo! My man's gonna crush it. Oh. There was a crack. Did you hear the crack?
What the? Oh my god! So, smashing it with a very large piece of wood didn't work, so I'm gonna drop it out the window.
Okay, fair enough.
So we dropped it out the window, and it hasn't changed. Right, so we've got this pistachio.
Okay, so this is where we genuinely got tired of it and we wanted some sort of conclusion to this completely improvised on-the-spot video. So we just put some green food colouring and some water and then pretended it was acid.
My uncle luckily works at a laboratory. He gets some of his very highly toxic acid. Yeah, very nice view. So what we're basically going to do is just drop it in there. Okay, 3, 2, 1 for the acid dropping. We've let it sit in there for about half an hour and it's fully decomposed.
Yeah, that's bullshit. The pistachio actually never broke. So we just got another one out the bag that did break, broke it, and popped it in. To this day, that pistachio remains shelled.
So I'm just going to pick up my pistachio and I'm going to try it. It's perfectly safe though.
Perfectly safe.
Joseph feels quite ill. We may not be seeing Joseph for a very long time. We have called 999.
That's 911 for you, you Yanks.
And the ambulance should be here any moment. For now, ta-ta.
Yeah, it really ends like that. He just fucking dies, bro. I remember someone commented on that video, if trying to crush it with a chopping board didn't work, why did we think dropping it out the window would work? And to that I would say, fuck yourself. I think that's pretty much all there is to show. That's worth seeing, of course. You also might want to avoid lookinthebag.mp4, which was a video I edited on Sony Vegas the first time I ever got drunk. Long story short, it's that scene from Monsters Inc. where Boo escapes the bag in the middle of the sushi restaurant. Except she's a terrorist. But there you have it. That was JR Minja, his evolution into negation through clay animations, Lego, Flash animations, not very funny skits. It was fun.